The story begins with an American military dog, Max. He's moving through a remote region of Afghanistan, alongside a group of brave U.S. Army soldiers. That area was dangerous, crawling with terrorists and hidden threats everywhere. Max was a Belgian Malinois, a special breed trained for military operations to sniff out weapons, explosives, and even hidden enemies. Among those soldiers was Kyle Wincott, Max's handler and his closest companion. Their bond was unbreakable. Together, they had completed several impossible missions. This time, when their team entered a small Afghan village, Max suddenly alerted Kyle, guiding him toward one of the houses. Inside, Max sniffed around and stopped, pointing toward a secret compartment hidden beneath the carpet. Just then, a man inside aimed his weapon at Max, but Kyle reacted fast and took him down. When the compartment was opened, it was filled with illegal guns and ammunition. After the mission, Kyle returned to base and called his parents through video chat. His father, Ray Wincott, was a retired Marine officer, and his younger brother, Justin, was just an ordinary American kid, a gamer who didn't really care much for dogs. But for Kyle, Max was family. He mentioned him in every call, and even his mom, Pamela, had grown fond of that brave dog. A few days later, Kyle was called in by his senior officers. They told him something shocking. Some of the weapons they had recovered were missing from the inventory. Someone had stolen them, and suspicion fell on Kyle's own team. Kyle decided to investigate. He started doubting his close friend Tyler, who had been acting strange lately. The next day, while heading out for another mission, Kyle confronted Tyler, but Tyler warned him to stay out of it. During the operation, Max sensed something unusual. Kyle told him to move forward, but suddenly, an explosion. Gunfire erupted all around them. In the chaos, Kyle tried to protect Max. He yelled for Tyler to cover him, but Tyler betrayed him, hiding behind a rock, letting Kyle face the terrorists alone. Kyle fought bravely, but didn't make it. He was killed in action. When the tragic news reached home, his family, Ray, Pamela, and Justin were shattered. At the funeral, the entire town gathered to honor Kyle. Max was brought there too. He quietly walked to Kyle's coffin and sat beside it, refusing to move as if saying goodbye to his best friend. When the ceremony was over, the officers tried to take Max back with them, but he resisted, pulling hard, whining, refusing to go. He wanted to stay with Kyle's family. He ran straight toward Justin, as if he could see Kyle's reflection in him. But Justin didn't care much for dogs. He left Max locked in the van. A few days later, Justin sat in Kyle's room, looking at his brother's photos. His father tried to talk to him, but Justin snapped, telling him it was his fault. Kyle joined the army in the first place. That's when Pamela walked in with terrible news. The military had decided to put Max down. The family rushed to the shelter immediately. At the army base, an officer tells the Wincott family, Kyle's death hit Max hard. He's become highly aggressive, unstable. Even with all that special training, he could be dangerous. We don't have a choice. He has to be put down. The room goes silent. Justin and his parents can't believe what they just heard. But then something unexpected happens. As Justin walks closer to Max, the dog suddenly calms down. He sits quietly, eyes locked on Justin, obeying every small gesture he makes. It's as if Max could see Kyle's spirit inside Justin. Ray Wincott watches in disbelief, and for the first time, he softens, deciding that they'll adopt Max and bring him home. When they arrive, Ray warns, Max is a military dog trained to attack. He's dangerous, and we can't risk keeping him inside. So they tie Max out in the yard. That night, the silence of the house is broken by Max's loud, painful barking. He wasn't angry. He was grieving, missing Kyle. The noise keeps everyone awake. Finally, Justin steps outside, annoyed, but as soon as Max sees him, he stops barking. When Justin turns to go back inside, Max starts whining again, as if saying, "Don't leave me, stay here." Reluctantly, Justin sits beside him. Eventually, he lies down near Max in the grass. The dog curls up close, feeling the comfort he once felt sleeping beside Kyle. That night, Max doesn't sleep. He stays awake, quietly watching over Justin, protecting him like something precious. The next morning, Justin meets his best friend Chewy, and Chewy's cousin Carmen, a girl who absolutely loves dogs. She even has a tiny paw tattoo on her neck. When she learns Justin has a military dog at home, she smiles. "I'd love to meet him sometime." Justin hesitates. He's tough to handle. He's kind of dangerous. Carmen laughs softly. Dogs aren't bad. They're just misunderstood. A little love, a little patience, and the right training, that's all they need. The next day, Carmen and Chewy visit Justin's house. Carmen shows him how to talk to Max, how to stand firm, give commands, and earn respect. Within hours, something amazing happens. For the first time, Max starts trusting Justin, and Justin starts trusting him back. He even takes him for walks around the neighborhood. That evening, during dinner, Max suddenly starts barking again, loud and sharp. At the same time, the doorbell rings. Justin opens the door, and standing there is Tyler, Kyle's old teammate. His parents are overjoyed to see him. Tyler explains he was injured during a mission and is now home on leave. Later, when they take him outside to meet Max, the dog instantly goes wild, growling, barking, eyes full of rage. He breaks free from his chain and lunges straight at Tyler. Everyone panics. Justin and Carmen barely manage to pull Max away. Tyler survives, but the family is shaken. They can't understand, why would Max attack one of Kyle's old friends? But Max remembers everything. He knows Tyler was the one who betrayed Kyle, the one responsible for his death. The next day, when Justin returns from walking tracking Max, he finds a large metal cage set up in the yard. His mom says, "It's for Max's safety and everyone else's. We can't take any more risks." That night, the family goes out to watch a parade. Fireworks fill the air. Explosions echo everywhere. Amid all the noise and lights, Justin suddenly remembers Max. He knows how much Max fears loud sounds. His heart races, because right now, that poor dog must be terrified and alone. Justin races home in a panic. As soon as he reaches, he sees Max, trembling, terrified. His eyes are full of fear and confusion, haunted by the sound of fireworks echoing in the distance. Justin opens the cage door, but Max doesn't move. So Justin walks closer, gently places his hand on Max's head, and slowly, the dog begins to calm down. The next day, Tyler shows up at the Wincott house. He tells Ray, "I just need to use the warehouse for a bit, sir, to take care of some personal work." Ray, who still sees Tyler as one of Kyle's brothers in arms, agrees without hesitation. Tyler pretends to mourn Kyle's death, but the truth is, he's secretly restarting his illegal weapons business. Later, when Ray asks him what really happened to Kyle, Tyler lies. He forces out fake tears and says, "It was Max. Kyle tried to stop him, but Max ran into the danger zone. Kyle went after him, and that's how he got killed." Hearing this, Ray explodes with anger. He grabs his rifle and storms outside, ready to kill Max himself. But Justin arrives just in time. He steps between them, pleading with his father to stop. Something doesn't add up, and Justin knows it. He feels deep down the truth is different. Determined to find answers, he rides out to the military base. There he meets Sergeant Reyes, one of Kyle's old teammates. The sergeant tells him, Max could never hurt a soldier, never, and Tyler wasn't injured in that mission. He was suspended for stealing weapons. Then Reyes shows Justin a training video. Kyle and Max side by side, working together like one soul in two bodies. Watching it, tears fill Justin's eyes. Now he knows, Max was never the reason for Kyle's death. He was his protector, his last hope. A few days later, Justin goes biking through the woods, with Max running beside him. In the distance, they spot Tyler, along with Emilio and Deputy Stack, selling crates of weapons to a group of gangsters. Justin and Max hide in the bushes, watching the deal take place. But suddenly, the gangsters' dogs catch Max's scent. They bark and charge toward them. Max leaps into action, diverting the dogs to protect Justin. Justin jumps on his bike and speeds off, but crashes and breaks it halfway down the trail. He starts running, and moments later, Max appears beside him again. Together, they reach the road, and Justin manages to hitch a ride back home. When he gets there, his heart sinks. Tyler and Stack are already waiting inside. They'd found Justin's broken bike in the woods and knew he'd seen everything. Stack fakes an arm injury, claiming Justin and his dangerous dog attacked him. He tells Ray and Pamela, "Your son and that dog are out of control. You should get rid of Max before someone gets hurt." Justin protests, but Tyler pulls him aside and threatens him. "If you care about your family's life, you'll send that dog away yourself." With no choice, Justin agrees. A shelter truck arrives soon after, and Max is taken away in a cage. Justin is devastated. Days pass. He barely speaks, his spirit completely broken. One night, Ray walks into his room. "Son, what's going on? You're hiding something." Justin says nothing, but that silence is enough. Ray starts to suspect Tyler. Later that night, Ray drives to the warehouse, and what he finds shocks him. Tyler, Stack, and Emilio are loading a truck full of stolen weapons. Before Ray can react, Emilio points a gun at him. Ray is overpowered and kidnapped. Meanwhile, at the dog shelter, Max can't be contained any longer. He growls, fights off the handlers, and breaks free, disappearing into the night like a shadow. Back home, Pamela receives a text from Ray, "Staying at the hunting cabin tonight. Don't wait up." But she's confused. They don't have a hunting cabin. That's when the truth hits. Ray is in danger. Justin knows it instantly. This is Tyler's doing. Without wasting a second, he sets out with Carmen and Max, determined to find his father. They search all night through woods and lakes, but there's no sign of Ray. By dawn, deep in the forest valley, they finally spot him, locked inside a truck near a weapons deal. Across the clearing, Tyler and his men are finalizing another sale. Carmen rushes off to call the police, while Justin and Max hide behind the rocks, keeping watch. But the criminals' dogs pick up their scent again. They charge toward them, barking furiously. Max steps forward, snarling, and attacks with all his might. He takes them down one by one, defending Justin like a true soldier. Tyler realizes what's happening. He grabs his gun, shouts to Emilio, and the two of them head out, ready to hunt Justin down, once and for all. In the quiet depths of the forest, Ray Wincott seizes his moment and launches himself at Stack. A fierce fight breaks out, every punch, every move, fueled by survival. After a tough struggle, Ray finally manages to break free. Just then, Justin and Max arrive at the scene. The moment Ray sees his son, relief and pride flood his eyes. He pulls Justin into a quick embrace and says, "Tyler's after us. We need to split up now." The father and son run in opposite directions. Ray through one path, Justin and Max through another. Moments later, Stack regains consciousness. He jumps into his truck and races after Ray. Spotting him up ahead, he floors the gas, ready to run him down. But Ray turns sharply, draws his gun, and fires several shots. Bullets tear through the air. Stack's truck spins out of control and crashes straight into the ravine below. A massive explosion lights up the night, and Stack meets his fiery end. Meanwhile, deeper Together in the woods, Tyler corners Justin. His eyes burn with anger and hate. He yells, "Because of you, my whole deal's gone." He raises his gun, finger tightening on the trigger, when suddenly, Max leaps like lightning. He tackles Tyler with all his strength. Both of them plunge off the bridge into the gorge below. For a moment, everything goes silent. Smoke rises from the depths of the valley. Tyler's gone, but Max is still alive, barely breathing, wounded, yet fighting. Moments later, Carmen arrives with the police. All the criminals are arrested. Days pass. The Wincott home feels different now. Max's body is covered in bandages, but his eyes still shine with that same unshakable loyalty. The family looks at him, full of love and gratitude. Because of him, both Ray and Justin are still alive. Ray smiles and says softly, "This house isn't just ours anymore. It's Max's home too." A few days later, Justin and Max stand quietly at Kyle's grave. The air is cool, the wind gentle. Justin whispers, "Thank you, brother, for everything." He salutes for the first time, a true soldier's salute. And beside him stands Max, calm, loyal, proud. Sometimes heroes don't wear capes. They walk on four legs. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of courage, loyalty, and friendship like this one.